Hello friends, welcome to a reading vlog. I meant to start this yesterday, but I ended up doing a lot of cleaning. I had a bunch of books on the floor that needed to just be like put into piles so that they're more organized than they were. And then I also cleaned out my AC because it had some mold in it, and like cleaned my bathroom and stuff. It wasn't very interesting. I didn't think you would want to watch, although I am proud for having partially taken apart my AC while it was still in the window and cleaned the mold out with bleach. Kind of proud of that. Never done that before. Anyway, right now I'm making cinnamon rolls. I don't know what's been happening the last 2 days. This is probably TMI for you, but this is who I am as a person. My mom thinks it's like a pre-period energy boost kind of thing. My period starts on Wednesday, so fun facts for you all. Yeah, so I'm making cinnamon rolls because that's what I need right now. You know, I did read yesterday though. I'm still trying to keep up with the reading every day thing that I was doing in July. So yeah, last night I finished An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth by Chris Hadfield, which I will talk to later when I have had the cinnamon rolls and they're not taunting me because the oven preheats so slowly. But yeah, I read over 70 pages of it last night. I read a few pages, like 20 pages, like just before midnight, so it counted as being read yesterday, and then most of it was technically read today. But I'll talk about that more later, and I'll show you my setup in my bullet journal for the page count thing that I do. And this month is actually a little different. My mom gave me the idea, and I'm gonna try it for this month at least, and she said that I should try and either do highlight a different color of highlight for either the genre or the book I was reading. So I'm gonna go with genre. We're gonna see how it goes. So far I've used one for an anthology and one for nonfiction, because that just seems fun. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna do like romance, fantasy, sci-fi, you know, all that good stuff. So we'll see. Hi, update. It's Wednesday night now. I haven't done any reading today. I did more cleaning though. I organized these bookshelves finally so they look prettier. You can't even, like, the camera focuses on me so you can't see them. Maybe I'll show you some shots later, but I just wanted them to look like complete. They looked so empty and sad, so now there's something there. They're some of my favorite books, so, you know. These are the, like, Mistborn and Elantris leather-bound editions. This is a bunch of romance, you know, normal things. Anyway, so I did that. But also, I realized I never talked to you about An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth, and I never showed you my bullet journal. So, this is written by Chris Hadfield, who for like a ridiculously long time, and was a fighter pilot before that, and went to the ISS in 2012, I think. I just finished this. It's going great. And has been into space 3 times, I believe. So this was super interesting. He's a very like positive, motivated person. His mind works in such a different way than my mind works that it was just super interesting. I will say I only ended up giving this 4 stars just because there were some parts of it that read as very choosing to be happy is like, I don't think he meant it this way, but some of it did come across to me is that like, oh, just like choose to be happy, you know. If you're not happy, then you just have to choose to be happy, which is like not how that works. It's not. Also, like I don't think that's how he meant it. That's just how it kind of came across at some point. But it was very interesting. Space travel is very interesting to me because I will never do it. Like physically they would not allow me. But also like it's scary, so probably wouldn't want to do it. I will say his work ethic is wild in the way that like the hoops he had to jump through to like get where he wanted to go and to like become an astronaut and everything is just amazing. And also I did like towards the end of the book he talks about how like there's people in the room who like add something or take away something or like are 0, and like how he approaches every situation just trying to be a 0. Like yes, obviously he wants to be able to help something, but if he's trying to help and he actually hinders someone, then like that kind of thing. So like he always just tries to be 0, and I liked that. He's just a very down-to-earth down-to-earth kind of guy, and his writing was very good. It was like very to the point, but he's obviously not a writer. He's like an astronaut and a fighter pilot and everything. I will say I kind of wanted to know more about what happens right after they get back, because he's on the ISS for like 6 months, 5 or 6 months, and he's talking about when they first get down, like how sick they are and like how their body is like not functioning properly because they're used to being in no gravity, and like how it takes time to like get used to that again. And he talks about it briefly, but I did kind of want to know more, because it's just so interesting, like that your spine, like you get taller because your spine like decompresses, and like it's hard to like just do everyday things because you're so used to being, your body adapts so much to being in 0 gravity, that when you come back to Earth, like your heart has like shrunken, and like it's just like wild thing. So I wanted to know more about that, but either way, this was very interesting and a lot of fun. It took me a while to read. I put it aside for a month or 2 because I was focusing on other stuff, but I finally got around to finishing it, and it was a lot of fun. Very good. I definitely recommend reading this if you're interested in this kind of stuff, if you're interested in like space travel and astronaut things. I picked it up in the first place years ago now, because of what he mentions at the end, how there was like a social media thing when he was in space. They were doing like all these kinds of like cute little viral videos that like went viral, of like how you like cut your hair in space or like clip your nails in space and that kind of thing. And then he did like that music video, and it was just like, it was kind of cool to see like the backside of that, like how they were just like doing it to like promote knowledge about space, and like wanting people to like just know about it more and get more involved and everything. Yeah, it was good. I guess that's all I have to say. What else I'll be reading during this week, I'm not sure. I started Trans Love, edited by Freya Benson, which is a collection with like short stories and poetry and like all kinds of stuff, mostly by trans or talking is hard. I don't know words anymore. Mostly by trans or non-binary individuals. I think there's a few pieces in here by cis authors about people in their lives who are trans or non-binary that they love a lot, because obviously it is all about love. I'm only like 56 pages into this, and it's really good so far. It's like, I will say the introduction was a little 101, which I guess makes sense. You know, I'm not gonna say anything bad about that, because you know, people, it is good to have that introduction if people don't know, but I do know most of this stuff. I'm cisgendered myself, but I have a lot of trans friends. So many of my friends are trans. Yeah, so like that, the like introduction part of like what it means to be trans or non-binary, and how like trans is an umbrella term. Blah. Trans is an umbrella term, and non-binary is also an umbrella term, and some people use non-binary but not trans, and like that kind of stuff, like the inner workings of it, and also just the general like use of terms that people use to describe themselves, like use the language that someone else uses for themselves as the language you would use for them, basically. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this so far. It's really good. There was one story that was startling. It's called Freya by oh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce their name, I'm so sorry. It's like this story, and you can see because the first word in it is my name. It's like written as if it's poetry, I guess, written as if they're talking to a friend, and that friend's name is Casey. And it's just a lot of fun. It's really good. So this is probably what I'll be reading off and on. I'm probably not going to read a lot of it at once. I'm probably going to read like a few things here and there, because that's what I like my anthologies for. But besides that, I don't really know what I'm going to read. So I do know that I'm going to film probably tomorrow my August TBR, which I haven't been filming. I haven't been doing TBRs, but I want to do one for August because we have the Stormlight and Cosmere stuff going on, because Rhythm of War comes out in November, as we will keep mentioning on this channel until it comes out. But also I've realized that Tome Topple, which is a readathon run by, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I've forgotten her name. Thoughts on Tomes. What? I'll link the information down below. Anyway, it's a readathon about reading tomes, which is like 500 plus page books. And so I'm gonna be rereading Oathbringer with Bree, and that will fall in the time span. So I figured I would take part, and I might end up trying to read something else with it too, because I have a lot of books that are over 500 pages that I need to get to. So we'll see. In Oathbringer, I'm probably gonna take kind of slowly, not super slowly, but Bree's been doing like a week a book, at least she's trying to, and I think I'm probably gonna do that for Oathbringer. But if I don't, if it takes longer than that, then like that's also fine, but hopefully not too much longer than that. So yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna show you my bullet journal, so hold on 1 second. I don't know if I've shown this in a reading vlog before, but I do like this reading log thing of like the pages for it. And so like this is July, and on this page is like the books I read, but I do this, and like, so you see like I only missed like 4 days, and it goes up to 200, and this is gonna be this month. This is just here because I'm using highlighters, so sometimes I don't want it to get like on the other page and everything. But yeah, I'm using different colors this month besides just one, because I'm gonna do genres, do it by genre. So this is Trans Love, and this is An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. And then I haven't picked out the other colors yet, as you can tell, but probably focus on me. Probably gonna add like fantasy and romance, at least, because at least I know I'm gonna be reading that. But yeah, I have no idea what this reading vlog is gonna be besides random clips. Oh, I got a package today from the Rift Bodice, so I will show you that tomorrow. It's just some pre-orders, I think. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I love the imprint from Harlequin Carina Press. It's a romance imprint, and they've created like an imprint within the imprint, because you know publishing is fun like this. But it's called Carina Adores, and it's supposed to be a bunch of like queer happy romances. So I pre-ordered all of them. There's like only like 7 or something, like it's not that crazy, but I was gonna pre-order like all of them but one anyway, and then I was like, well, I might as well just like, here, just take all my money. Oh, there's one right here. So this is the one by Chelsea M. Cameron, and I've read a book by her before. I don't remember what it was called, but I'll flash a picture of it here. But yeah, this just came out, and yeah, and maybe also tomorrow I'll show you more of this, because it took a lot of work. Yeah, I might as well show it off. That's a Fairweather friend. I'll link Lauren's Etsy down below. That's a Snitchwich hat. If you know, brand loyalty. I don't know what this vlog is gonna be. Hello, I tried to film this clip and had to go get my grocery delivery, so that didn't work. We're gonna try again. Hello friends, it is the next day. It is, I don't know what day it is, Thursday? It's Thursday, August 6th. And I did a little more reading last night. I read some more of Trans Love. I read actually like over 50 more pages. Why did that just turn on? Look, The Sims. Weird. Anyway, yeah, we're at my, I guess I'll explain this. We're at my desk today because obviously I set up my reading filming corner all pretty and then decided to film over here. But I do like this area to film. I just don't use it a lot, and it's like not perfect. Like I want to get this figured out and stuff, but I like this area. This is nice. Anyway, speaking of, I will try to remember to give you a tour later. But yeah, anyway, Trans Love, I read, I'm on page 120 now, so I read like 70 more pages I think total. This is just so good so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's just, there's a lot of different stuff in here, and it's all very good so far. It's split into sections, although the sections are kind of loose. Like you'll see stuff show up in other things. The first section is called Sex and Relationships, which I finished, and then the second section is Non-Binary Love, which I'm almost done with, and because it's very short. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. It's very interesting. I haven't seen many reviews of this though yet. Like I said, I'm cis, so like not really my thing to review this, but I have seen of the reviews on Goodreads, I think there's like only a handful of them. At least 1 or 2 of them are by people that are trans or non-binary, and it got pretty good reviews, 4 and 5 stars, so that's good. And I am also really enjoying this so far. Yeah, I'm not taking it as slow as I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to take me longer, because nonfiction normally takes me longer, but I'm just flying through this. I think because a lot of the things are just so short that it's just easier to just be like, oh, I'll just read the next one, you know? So that's how that is going. I might read more today. I might not. We'll see. I don't know what my plans are for today. I don't really know what my plans are in life. Anyway, I did also promise to show you my haul from the Ripped Bodice. I got 4 books. 3 of them are from the same imprint, or imprint of an imprint. But the first one I got is not from that, and that is The Care and Feeding of Waspish Widows. It's so hard to say. By Olivia Waite. I still have not read the novella that came out last year. That was this. I don't remember the name of it. I'm terrible with titles, especially when they're like this, like the historical romance title. I don't even know. I don't know much about this besides it's female, it's historical, and that the Photoshop job on this cover image is weird. It's not gonna focus. I'll put that there too, so you can see how weird this Photoshop job is. But otherwise, I'm really excited about this. I've been hearing great things about Olivia Waite, so definitely want to get to some of her stuff soon. And then I also got High Heat, which is by Annabeth Albert, and is the next book in this like new firefighter. I think they're like, yeah, they're smoke jumpers. I don't normally like firefighter romances, but I recently this year got into 911, which is about first responders in general and does focus on firefighters. I hit myself in the face. And 911 Lone Star. So this came out at the perfect time for me to be interested in it. I haven't read the first one or this one yet, but I'm hoping to very soon. I really like Annabeth Albert's stuff. I like her like Portland coffee shop series. I don't know what it's called. I'll put one of the pictures here, but it was super cute. It wasn't like, yeah, it was just fun. So I'm looking forward to this one. The next 2 are from Karina Doors, like I mentioned. And actually one of them is the reason I ended up just pre-ordering all of the Karina Doors titles. So these are the 2 new books that came out, I think last week. And this is the one that made me just give up and pre-order everything. This is Hairpin Curves by Elia Winters. I read something by Elia Winters earlier this year that was a male-female like contemporary romance where like the 2 guys run like a brew pub kind of place. Not like a pub, like a brewing business where they brew things. And the woman owns like a sex toy shop, and they end up like doing something together for like the local festival, like fall festival thing. And it was just really cute, and the writing was really good. Like the sex scenes were really well written. So, and then I saw that this was released, and it is a female like enemies to romance. It says frenemies to lovers. So that sounds amazing. I'm excited about it. This one I know almost nothing about. I'm pretty sure it's a second chance romance, and it's called The Hideaway Inn by Philip William Stover. It's a cute cover. All of these covers are like super cute, and also they both have the little quote about what Karina Doors is, which is Karina Doors is home to highly romantic contemporary love stories where LGBTQ+ characters find their happily ever afters, which I am all about. So that's why I'm so hyped for this this imprint and these new books coming out. I've already gotten a few of them. The Cole McCade one that came out, and the Chelsea M. Cameron. I did like a huge romance pre-order from the Ripped Bodice like when this pandemic began. It was just one of the many things that was keeping me sane, was the steady flow of romance books I've been getting in, even though I haven't been reading like any of them. I don't know what happened. I haven't been in the mood for romance. I've been in the mood for nonfiction, which is very unlike me. And hopefully can get in the mood for fantasy now because I have plans, but would also love to read some romance in there because it just always is so nice. But anyway, this is what I got from the Ripped Bodice. If you don't know what the Ripped Bodice is, by the way, it's a LA-based romance bookstore, but they do a bunch of online stuff. So I will link them down in the description. They're great. Their customer service is great. I did a video on this channel unboxing one of their care packages that they've been doing, and I believe they're still doing them. So check that out if you're a romance person and you're in need of some like pick me up with everything going on. besides that, I think that is my update. It's a very long update. I don't know why it was so long. I may or may not be going to go play The Sims now. So, you know, that's maybe why we filmed over here. But, you know, it's fine. I just filmed and edited the video I put up today, which was my July wrap-up and August TBR, and I realized I didn't actually ever show you guys what's on these shelves. So, it is Friday now. And I realized this is probably going to be kind of a long vlog because I realized just yesterday that Dewey's 24-hour reverse readathon is this weekend. And they do like a reverse readathon, as in like normally Dewey starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and then goes to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard the next day. It's like a 24-hour readathon, and it's always been that way. But recently they've been doing like a little like pre-readathon, like a pre-game readathon, where they do like a reverse one for people that are in like time zones where like 8 a.m. Eastern is like not a great time, start time. So I'm probably going to be doing that this weekend, and also Tome Topple starts this weekend, so maybe I will finally begin some Stormlight nonsense, but we'll see. However, for now, I'm going to show you this. Okay, I'm like sitting on the arm of my chair to show you, and I'm not going to go through like everything. I'm just gonna give you like a quick overhaul. So this is the stuff that's like right behind me that you see the most, and this is a bunch of romance. Actually, this one fell earlier. I don't know why that's there. This is a bunch of romance. All of them I love. Recommend all of them. This is a Fairweather friend, this little pygmy puff. I'll link Lauren's Etsy down below. This is a Snitchwich hat. I guess I'll link this down below too. And then this is my fruits basket, the like collected edition thing. They're so fancy and pretty. And then I just have a little, yeah, so a little Bucky bear, and then this like matchbook set thing from Out of Print books. I think it's from Out of Print. And then this shelf has these beautiful leather bound, fake leather, Sanderson editions that he prints. My mom has been getting them for me for my birthday and Christmas and stuff, and because they're fucking expensive, but they're also beautiful, and there's artwork inside which is also beautiful. And then we have this, which is just some more favorites, some Six of Crows, Good Omens, Vengeful Vicious, some new favorites. Over here got some more, and then this is some more romance that just wouldn't fit on that other shelf, and a thing, let's see if I can show you without getting up, a little friend that my friend Sage made me. It's supposed to be like little ornament, but I don't really have a Christmas tree or anything, so it sits on my bookshelf, and I thought I'd bring it over here because it's so cute. I love it so much. And then we have more Riordan. Well, not more, there's no other Riordan over here, but I figured out of all of the Percy Jackson stuff, I would put these, one, because the hardcovers are beautiful, and two, because I do really, really love the series, and then a copy of it. Yeah, so that's what I've put on the shelf. Down here is just some nonsense and my shoulder massager. You know, normal things that you keep by a chair. This is for when I'm cleaning and I need to support my back. And then this is what's behind me. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this, but this is what's behind me when I film. So this is the Mistborn Elementic Metals poster, the Stormlight Radiant Ideals poster, and then this is something Maggie Seabutter drew of the characters from the Raven Cycle, and then this is a Hank Green quote. It just says, read books, care about things, get excited, try not to be too down on yourself, enjoy that ever-present game of knowing. And I think that's really cute. I really like it. So that goes there. There's some random shit on top of it, but we don't need to talk about that. And that's it. I haven't read anything else since we last talked, I don't think. I meant to read last night, but since I read some early, very early, I didn't end up reading anything last night, even though I did still technically read for yesterday. Still technically, I'm keeping my read every day streak going to try and keep that going. But yeah, so the Dewey's reverse readathon starts tonight at 8 Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna try and take part in that. Not super strictly, but I'm gonna try. It's a fun readathon. I have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, hopefully the next time I see you, I will have read something else. We're playing hide and seek.
in Minecraft?
Hello, it's Monday now. I did not end up reading like anything this weekend. Well, that's a lie. I didn't end up reading any like books this weekend, besides like a few pages here and there, because I did not sleep Friday night for some reason. That reason being caffeine. I didn't really sleep at all Friday night, and that was supposed to be the beginning of the Dewey's reverse readathon, so I didn't end up reading anything for that. I read a lot of fan fiction, and that was kind of it. I already talked about An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth, which I really enjoyed, and then also I've been reading Trans Love. I'm not that much further in this. I'm like 130 pages. I've only read like 10 more pages since we last talked. I haven't read super much of this. And then I started Bestiary by Donica Kelly, which is a poetry collection. I'm 18 pages into this. I'm liking it so far, but obviously I'm not very far into it at all. Of course, it's not very long to begin with. Looking forward to reading more of this. I'm liking it so far. Oh, and the other thing I read is I started, I only read like probably like maybe 10 pages of it, probably less. It's called, it's a book that comes out next week, the week after next. Anyway, it's called Gale Year by 9 Star Press. They approved me for an e-arc on NetGalley. So I started it, and the first story is a lot. Not in a bad way, just like, there's trigger warnings, we're not lying. Let me just tell you that. I don't think I'm gonna end up finishing that whole collection because it's 12 short stories for the 12 months. I don't know why that was so hard for me to explain. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna finish it by release date, but I just got approved for the arc anyway, so yeah, I don't know what else to say to wrap out this reading vlog. As you will have seen, last night, Sunday night, we ended up playing Minecraft with our friends. And then we ended up playing hide and seek in Minecraft, because you know, sometimes you go from going to the end and defeating the dragon for the first time to playing hide and seek. I don't know. That's what we did. And it was a lot of fun. If you have Minecraft with friends and like can get in on a server or realm with them or whatever it's called, I highly recommend playing hide and seek with your friends in Minecraft. Make like some kind of border, like, you know, you're not gonna go outside of this area. We have like a torched like home base, so we know we weren't going outside the torch range, so you know, highly recommend that. Yeah, and hopefully you enjoyed this. If you read any of the books that I was talking about, please let me know your thoughts and opinions and feelings down below, and what you've read this week, and just in general. I'd love to hear about it. And I'm sorry my voice is so weird today. It's I'm very congested, and I haven't talked much so far today, so I think I'm gonna keep trying to do these like weekly reading vlogs. Probably not gonna do every week I will upload them, because there are other videos I do want to do. I really do enjoy doing these like reading vlog style things. They're kind of like my favorite videos to film and edit. Oh, and I was gonna show you my bullet journal setup. I'm gonna put a picture here so I don't have to go and get it right now, but this is what my month is looking so far reading wise, and it will show you the genres for each color and everything. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and you had a good week, and you're gonna have a good week, and you're being safe and healthy and all of that. Life before death, Radiant.